Okay. Right. Okay. So we'll just share these PowerPoints. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do now is just start the slideshow from the beginning. And just move that. There you are. So everyone, can you guys just wave to me if you can see my screen? Yep. You can see my screen, Bet? Yes? Okay, all right. So just before we start, so we're talking about YS Bikes. The company is YouTube, sharing technology. And just quickly, this is a disclaimer. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just information about a company. Results are not guaranteed. There is something we need to do every single day, which is press a button. And if you press a button every day, yes, you will get your returns. But if you forget, oh, you don't get returns that day. That's what it means by they're not guaranteed. We always advise once you've put money in and once you've bought shares in this, always take your initial investment, your seed money, take it back out to the bank. And then from then on, there's zero risk. All you'll do is keep earning using your dividends. All right, so I think that's pretty amazing. So, as I said, the company is YouTube Sharing Technology. It was launched in Australia in April 2025. It's registered and headquartered in Hong Kong, but it's also registered with ASIC under YS Global Australia. Anyone can search that. And it has an Australian ABN. And I think that's really, really good for our credibility. I'm not going to play this video now because I don't like making my Zooms too long, but there will be a replay. And if you want to check it out on YouTube, that's the link. So this is just proof of registration of the business name and registration of the ABN. So if you like, I can always send out those images if you want to send that to anybody. You know, anybody who says, oh, is it a legitimate company? Is it a scam? I always send that out to them because that to me is, you know, if ASIC has got it, well, it can't be that bad, can it? So this is just a little bit about the bicycles. We buy shares in the bicycles. They're electric vehicles. They're equipped with international standard lithium batteries. They've got intelligent GPS positioning systems, anti-skid and wear-resistant tyres, and night lighting equipment to ensure riding safety in different environments. But the best thing for us, because at the moment they're only riding in China, you can't ride them in Australia, but every user over there in China, but all of us YS members, we participate in the platform's revenue sharing. We don't earn money by bringing in other people, not like a traditional LMN. We don't earn money from that. We purchase and own shared equipment, and we enjoy stable daily rental income, Monday to Friday each week. The platform itself is responsible for the launching of the bikes, the scheduling, the maintenance of the shared bicycle equipment to achieve zero operating costs and automated revenue. The goal of YS, okay, so what is it about? They want to promote the YS brand to every region of Oceania through an innovative business model. The company plans to further expand to other countries. They're already in Fiji and Vanuatu and Papua New Guinea. But the main ones at the moment are Australia and New Zealand. They're huge in New Zealand. They raise awareness by partnering with local community members. That's us. Then we tell other people, and that's how they get the word out, and businesses. But like I said, we don't earn money from other people joining. I'll show you how we do earn. We earn $5 if anybody registers for the free trial, but that's it. This will enable the company to expand market reach, enhance brand awareness, and generously reward members. Very lucrative. YS offers a simple model, and I like this because all of us have probably got something else going on the side, you know? So we just need something that doesn't interfere with everything else. But it's a simple model for everyone interested in building a sustainable, long-term business. Now, as I said, they're not guaranteed, but these are the simple requirements. To guarantee returns consistently, 5 days a week, oh my God, it's so onerous. You must take 5 minutes each day. And you guys that are already in this will guarantee this. It's only 5 minutes a day. You log in and press a button to start your bike equipment running. Now, you don't own a bike. It's just like a whole big company, but you press the button. You collect and receive your earnings every day. directly into your YS wallet. Then you have to join the Bond Chat message group. That's like Telegram or Messenger or something. It's another message group. With Leo, the marketing manager. Reply to any personal messages to show that you're an active YS member. So every now and again I go in and go, hi Leo, how's it going? Still enjoying being here? That's all I do. It's not onerous. Participate with short comments in some Bond Chat groups to support the community. So if there's someone in a group that's just, moved an upgrade up to YS4 or something like that, it's really good to go, hey, congratulations, good on you. That's all you have to do. It's so easy. And then if you want to help the company grow, just share with 3 to 5 people. When I was in another company, I won't say which one, I had over 700 members. No, hard to manage. 3 to 5 if you want to. This entitles you to additional bonuses on top of your earnings and lucrative long-term rewards, including company salaries. Like I earn a salary now every month, as well as my earnings. Now, late last year, the bikes landed in Melbourne. Okay. And Emma and I, we went up to see them. We didn't ride them, I have to say, but we saw them. They are real bikes. They're not digital products. They are real bikes. And this is some of the company members who went for a ride all around Melbourne. There's a video about that. I'm not going to show it, but there is a video. Now, if someone says, oh, yes, I know it sounds a bit shonky. Is it a pyramid? I'll just look on the right-hand side. Pyramid, there's no real product or service. You only earn money through recruiting and bringing other people in. And this is why they usually collapse quickly, because you kind of go, I'm sick of bringing new people in. The new members stop. There's no income, so you don't earn. They only offer positions in a chain, like a traditional MLN. There's a markets level, all the levels down, and you earn from all those levels. Not real business ownership. No public users. There are public users of our bikes in China, hundreds of thousands of them. They don't have an infrastructure. But on the other hand, we have a real physical product. We have these shared bikes. We've got videos showing them being manufactured in the factories, and Brian has got a couple of those videos, which are fantastic. We get income from when people use the bikes. As I said, in China, they're not here yet. We don't earn the money from recruitment, same as a pyramid, we don't. Global operations, they're in China, Australia, New Zealand, and soon moving to Europe. It's a sustainable mobility service. And the reason it's sustainable, because it's getting harder and harder and harder to own and manage a car in the city. A lot of places in the city, there's no parking. So you've got to pay for parking. You could pay for your petrol, for your registration, for insurance. This way you just get a little electric bike, pay $1 or $2, cycle or motor scooter to work, get one and come home, and it's cheap as. That's why it's growing. When they do launch in Australia and New Zealand, they will launch in the capital cities where the need is the greatest. We earn from that fleet performance. Now, there is full transparency at every stage. This is what I love, because, there are things I've been in the future that were scams, and, yeah, I did lose money. I've done my research with this one really carefully. At YS, every member benefits financially. Our shared rental bicycle is transparent and publicly available with no hidden fees whatsoever. All financial transactions can be clearly viewed within each member's work account. Whether withdrawing funds or adding money to the account, every single transaction is clearly itemised for everyone to see. The company consistently adheres to transparent management practices and ensures that all financial flows are readily apparent. So how do we earn? Okay, that's the question everyone says. We own the rights, not the bike. When you buy a YS bike, you're actually getting its operating rights. So you don't own the bike, you get the operating rights of all the bikes. The system puts the bike into the market and you earn dividends from it. We earn from real riders. Every time people ride the bike and pay, they put a little, click onto a bit like at a parking station, I suppose. They click it on, and then that money goes straight to the company, and then there's a big pile of money from that, and from that, this is very simplistic, but from that, then we get our dividends. System shares part of that earning with us as daily dividends. We have simple and steady income. Like I said, we just activate once a day, a little click on a button when you log in, and the system pays out daily dividends. Weekends are for maintenance. We don't earn Saturday and Sunday, but maintenance keeps the things running smoothly. The dividends last 365 working days, Monday to Friday, long-term passive earnings. It's a strong brand growth. It's growing really quickly. Grows through store partnerships, and there are now stores, I think there's about 10 stores in Australia now, a couple in Melbourne, and partner promotion. Soon I'm getting the addresses of those stores so people can go and check them out. More users mean higher usage, stable cash flow, and reliable dividends. But I think the operative thing, and why and all the members, we love it, just a few taps a day brings us long-term, stable, passive income. And I think all of us are still or have been in other businesses which take a lot more than a few taps a day to earn. So when you log in like this, okay, and then you collect your money, click collect, you receive the money, and it goes straight into your wallet. That's as simple as it is to earn every day. But how do you start earning? Get paid. And this is what Bet's going to do today, I think. Get paid just to try it out. Free 3-day trial. Each day you get paid $15 US, 15 adds up to $45 US, which is 66 just for trying it out. If you want to go further, that's what we're going to talk about later. But even if you do this, there's no obligation. You're not locked into it. You have a trial, and if you sort of see the vision and see the incentive for yourself, yes, then you will go further. But at the moment, we all earn 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. It takes just 35 working days to earn back your seed money. Now, I think that's really important because, like I keep saying, I think a lot of us are wary because we've been burnt before. Whatever money you put into it to buy your shares, in 35 working days, you will have that money back. Put it back into your bank. The shares keep working. You will keep earning dividends. You can either compound the dividends and go up the levels in the shares. You can withdraw, as I said, straight away, and from then on, you're in profit. You're earning from your profit. This is just an example. Now, there's a whole lot of more. When was this? Oh, goodness, back in April. But I've been earning every day since January. And you can check this anytime. $34, I got a gift. That's right. Oh, yes, that's right. If you take people to a lunch and talked about talked about YS, and often people will join because you've been excited talking about it. The company actually pays for the meal. So coffee, lunch, as you know, most people know, I had a meal up in Brisbane 2 weeks ago, and we had 18 people there, and of that 18 people, 5 new members. Now, the company paid for that, which was $599. I've never known a company that would pay me to take people to lunch, even if they didn't join, but hopefully they will. But it's amazing. Now, this was a small group. This was actually my family. I took my family for a takeaway pizza, and 2 of my granddaughters joined. It was wonderful. And then every day, yeah, $34, $20. What this is, because I am a level 1 agent, which means I just have 5 people. That's a level 1 agent. Every 10 days, I earn. So I earn $20 every 10 days on top of my earnings. Now, over here is a bit of proof of the withdrawals. Okay. These are all, and as I say, like that's back, March. Yeah, I've withdrawn an awful lot more since then. So you can always check it. I should update these, but it says completed. This one says under review because it takes a couple of days to, go through the blockchain and come back to my crypto wallet. But at least you can see the proof is you definitely can withdraw. It's not like one of those ones where the money is stuck there in the blockchain, you never get it back. Now, as I said, after the 3 days, you all have a choice to buy into the shares of the bike equipment. It starts at $80 US. Now, with $80 US, you'll get $2.20 a day, which is not huge, but in 30 days, you earn $66. If you go to level 2, $230, you'll earn $650 a day, $195 back in 30 working days. Now, what most people do, they come, I would say the majority of people probably come in at 230, although interestingly enough, I'm finding a lot more people coming in at 1200 because they can see the value of it. But say you came in at 230, sorry, you would already have $45 there from your free trial. You'd earn 195, you'd add 195 to your 445. You've almost got enough to be on this level. And then you can just upgrade, use your earnings if you want to, upgrade to this. And this is the one which is most popular at the moment, $1,200 share equipment. The dividends are $34, 5 days a week. And after 30 working days, this was your profit. These ones here are available, but there are some qualifications for that, which I'll go into later. But these are the ones that most people join that. Also, too, I must say there's a refund policy. If you join and decide it's not for you, there are some conditions. I think in 7 days you get everything back. But even after 7 days, I think it works. We'll have to talk to Leah, but I'm sure that you actually do get money back after that. I must double check, but I'm sure I've read that. There's an image about it. Now, this is just an example, right? Say if you start with your YS3, you start with 540, you will earn $15, 5 days a week. So you're going to be earning 540 in 35 working days. Take that out, put it straight back to your bank or your card or your crypto card, and you will continue to earn. So your original money you've got back in your pocket, and you just keep earning. I mean, how good is that? Withdraw it to your personal wallet anytime you like from your crypto wallet. Then send it to your bank, your card, or a crypto card. Some people still don't have a crypto wallet, which is fine, but your sponsor or myself, we can help you with that. Okay, so if you don't have a crypto wallet, don't go, oh my God, I don't know what to do with crypto. It is so easy. We pay for the shares with USDT. We don't trade in crypto. We just pay for the shares with USDT, which is a stable coin linked to the US dollar, and we withdraw in USDT as well. That's the only connection with crypto. So please don't worry and think, oh, I don't want anything to do with crypto. We just pay for it and withdraw it. Simple as that. Now, this is what really got me excited. One day I sat down and I looked at the return on investment, because that's important. It's good to have something that comes in every day, but it's even good to know what it's doing for you. Let's understand how the numbers work. Let's have a look at this. Return on investment, as you know, measures how hard your money works. There's a really simple formula called profit divided by your investment multiplied by 100. Now, let's see how that goes in reality. Say if you come in at 1,200 USDT, you would be earning 34 USDT a day, Monday to Friday. After 30 working days, you'd have this much profit. So let's look at it. 1,200, which was your purchase, divided by your profit, multiplied by 100 is 85 return on investment, 85% return on investment in what? 30 working days? Crazy, but this is what happens. But let's see, there's always fees, aren't there? So the gross return on investment is 85%. There's a withdrawal fee of 30%. Now that withdrawal fee goes not only to upkeep of the bicycles, but also pays for our boat. We get bonuses, returns, we get salary, we get payment if we take people to lunch, a whole lot of other things. So that 30% covers that. So we actually get to keep 70% of our profit, and our net return on investment is 59.5% in 30 working days. Now imagine if you went into your bank and said, look, I've got 1,200, after 30 days, can I come in and get 59.5% return? I think they might laugh, don't you reckon, Bet? Yeah, I think they might laugh. Actually, I got something yesterday from the Westpac Bank, and they said our new fantastic offer is 5.5% per annum for the first 5 months. And I'm going, oh, I think I could do a bit better than that. Oh dear, I just think we're so lucky to have the opportunity to do something else. So if you're a business builder, though, and want to access more lucrative income, okay, rather than just have your shares, okay, there's two pathways. The first one is just having the shares, which is just purchasing the share bike equipment, okay, and I showed you that before, or exploring something more. So keep watching. There are more bonuses and rewards. So you as the sponsor, okay, you get a one-time $5 commission. That's it, $5, and a bonus of 10% of whichever the amount of your personal member's first purchase is. So say you share this with someone and they come in and they buy a $230 share, you would get $23. If they upgrade to anything else, there's no more bonus for that. Okay, so it's not traditional MLN. We don't earn from other people. And it's 3% for the next level. So say, I don't know, say BIK, you come in, you buy $230, I would get $23 and my sponsor would get 3% of that. So very little. That isn't the main reason to earn. You don't need hundreds or even dozens of people to earn a bit extra. Just a small, consistent personal team of 3 to 5 people. And any of us who've been in multi-level marketing before, oh my God, what would you make with 3 to 5 people? Nothing. You have to have you have to have dozens. I think 790 in one of the teams I was in. No, 3 to 5. Simple. 5 minutes a day, each day, Monday to Friday. It's duplicatable. Support your team to duplicate. So if you can share with 3 to 5 people, you can teach your people share with 3 to 5 people. Simple as. It's manageable. Definitely not like the one I was in where I had 790 people to look after. Not a traditional MLN. But then it gets better. There's additional partner revenue. Okay, so like I said, $5 reward for every person who registers with your link and claims the $45 for the 3-day free cycles. You'll get $5. But say you invite 3 people on the one day who register, you would get not only 5 times 3, $15, you would also get an extra $20, which is $35. And there's a typo. I better change that. It's $35. What about if you invited 5 people to lunch? You paid for their lunch, or YS, the company will pay for their lunch. They all register on the same day. You would get an extra $40 reward. So you would get 5 times 5, so you're doing $25 because they registered for the free trial. They get a free trial plus they get a free lunch. And you would get an extra $40 reward, which is $65. And it just goes on and on. I'll just tell you one more, an extra $80 reward. If you took 10 people who register with you on the same day, you would earn the normal $50, 5 times 10, plus another $80 reward. So just for go to lunch with friends and the company pays for the lunch and they register, you would actually earn another $135. So this is where, you know how I said there's that 30% withdrawal fee? That pays for all these extra bonuses. That's where it comes from. Now, additional partner rewards. Okay, a beginner agent. If you just had 3 people and they were all on YS2, which is the 230 shares, they all did that, you would get, number one, as soon as you have 3 people, doesn't have to be on the same day, but as soon as you have 3 people, you would get a $30 bonus, plus you will get a consistent monthly salary, $10 paid every 10 days. So you would be getting your normal earnings plus your bonus plus another $30 every month, every 30 days. Or you can become a level 1 agent. If you have just 5 people who are at YS2, you would immediately get a $50 bonus. And like I said, it doesn't have to be on the same day. It's just whenever you have 5. You would get a bonus, plus you'd get a salary of $20 paid every 10 days. So that's not bad. $20 every 10 days, that's $60, plus your bonus, plus your normal earnings. And I'll just go through a couple more. This level 2 agent. All you need is 2 people like this, 2 people with a team of 5. You would get an initial $100 bonus, plus a salary of $50 every 10 days. So you would be getting a $100 bonus, $150 company salary, plus your normal earnings. And it just keeps going up. Level 3 is $200 bonus, $100 every 10 days, goes right up to level 10, which is very lucrative. And like I said, it's just having people who build a team of 5 people, just 5. So it's simple to share. It's simple to share with anyone, because who'd be interested in earning $66 just to start their free trial? You know, in these days, $66, that would go towards your groceries, it would buy your petrol, just for this free trial. And the hope is that once they start the free trial and they learn about it, then they go, oh, might be interested in doing a bit more. But that's all you have to do to start. So we're just about finished. Just to recap, this is a really simple model where you can start small, earn daily income, and if you choose, build something bigger over time. So the next step, depending where you're at, just message the person who invited you to this Zoom saying, can I have some more info, or I'm ready to start, or I think I might like to be a builder. So we'll respond promptly when I say we, either the person who invited you or myself, and walk you through the next simple steps. So we're just about finished. So thanks for coming in this morning. That was wonderful. I'm sorry about the wrong link, but at least you got on. If this is of interest, we have a terrific community, and anyone who's already in here, like Brian and Carolyn and everybody is here to help. It's a very supportive community. We're not, we're not closed. We're just supportive and generous. Everybody is. And I think it's because everybody is earning independently. We're not, making money from each other. We're earning independently. So just ask the person who invited you. They'll show you how simple it is to start earning 5 days a week. So I'm going to stop sharing and see if there's any questions. Okay, so thank you, everybody. That was great. And thank you for being here. And is there any questions? Or did I cover everything? Just ask me anything at all. No? All good? All good? Yep, all good, Beck? Okay, all right. Thanks. And thanks, Brian, for coming on. And I'll put you in touch with Bet, which will be good. And then Carolyn, I'll put you in touch with Bet as well. And that could be another good connection for you. So thank you for that. And there will be a replay. And if you know anyone who should have come on but couldn't get on because of my mistake with the link, I'll put this replay out anyway. All right. So thanks, guys, and have a really, really good day. Thanks, Bet. Bye.